Hey guys, it's Jim here at the Marijuana Maintenance Channel where I'm smoking the green and staying clean. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Oh, there's a time when I had more subscribers and more viewers. Not a lot more, but some. and I was on track and I was giving a message to people. I thought I was. I thought I was giving hope to people out there, other hardcore addicts like me who had a hard time getting clean. They could see me that I was doing it, right? And I did. I had 468 days, right? Fucked up for 4 days, and I went back up to 28 days. But in all reality, I've been sober for almost 18 months, almost 17 months, something like that. And you know, relapse now is a part of my story, and then that sucks, but it's the way it is. And I'm glad it happened now. I can be grateful for that relapse because it showed me that that's not the life I want to live. You know, in the 16 months prior to my relapse, my head was able to clear. My head cleared out like nothing else, man. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how foggy my mind was until I relapsed, and then it scrambled my brain again for those 4 days. But luckily, it was just a lapse, right? So I'm back on track, and this is great. And now, about a year ago, when I was sober and my life was changing, um, things started to get really bumpy with my kid's mom, right? We lived together, and the relationship went south, and we haven't been together in almost a year. Like, I mean, as a couple, really, not in my mind. We've tried a few times, it's just not working, and it's been a fucking shitty living situation sometimes. And this bugs me, right? It stunts my personal growth because I can't be the person I want to be sometimes because I'm still caught up in anger all the time with this chick. And it's frustrating. And now the words have finally come out where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to live with you anymore. And so I think soon things are going to be changing. But I have two kids who I've seen every day of their life pretty much for their whole lives. And like, I don't know what's going to happen. And that's scary. So what I want to tell you is that I'm scared, right? But being that I'm not the same addict I was 2 years ago, I'm not going to turn around and get drunk or go use meth or something to deal with this. I actually am welcoming these negative feelings. I need to deal with these feelings, right? There's no more hiding from my feelings. I'm an emotion over intellect type person, which means I always act based on emotion rather than thinking things through. Naturally, in the last year and a half, I've learned to switch that around, right? I don't always have to react. I can think things through. And this has been beneficial for me, right? My life has improved greatly because of this skill. So what I'm saying is I don't need to act on emotion because I'm sad and scared. I don't need to go and get all fucked up. I'm gonna do a bong hit in a minute. But I mean, but my question is, how do I deal with the children? What do I tell them? How do I prepare them for this? Do I tell them now? Do I wait till it happens? Like, I don't even know, right? So I have no answers to give them really, except for pretty soon mommy and daddy aren't gonna live together. I don't even know. I want the subscribers I had before. I was up to 130 before, right? And I had people talking with me back and forth. I was helping people. Like, there was a subscriber I had, Evil Monkey. He's gone. Zabe, and another person from England. And like, man, why did I delete my channel? This is another thing I gotta live with all the time. It kind of bums me out, but and I don't know how to build my channel back up because I don't have the same spark that I had before, right? I'm not pulling people in like I was before. I'm always down now, right? I gotta get the. It's my home situation too. It's hard. I'm just a recovering addict trying to live a normal life, right? And I'm dealing with my shit day to day, minute to minute. Things are still good in my life. I've held a job for almost a year and a half. Like, wow, eh? This guy's never done. Well, I have. I've had a couple jobs before, but in recent history, throughout my usage, I haven't been able to hold a job. So this is a great thing. This is a great thing for me and for my family. I'm driving. I have a license. I'm not getting in trouble like I used to. I don't do stupid things. I don't steal. I don't pawn things off. I don't lie. I don't cheat. Like, I just try to do the next right thing. And that's what it's about, doing the next right thing and helping other people, right? And I'm trying to do that all the time. I love this heartfulness meditation, but I haven't been able to meditate that much lately. The next thing that's got to go is the weed, right? Like, I know that it's also stunting my growth. I won't lie, it is. But I feel like in the situation that I'm in at home, like, the only way I can deal with people and not fucking freak out is to smoke weed. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, it helps me, right? It's kind of like an antidepressant. It just levels me out. I can self-medicate that way. That's fine. I don't see that as a problem. At least I'm not going to a doctor getting prescriptions. That's not my style. I don't want to pop pills. I don't need some quack. I'm not going to get into that. I get angry when I think about this stuff. I don't want to be an angry person anymore, right? I really don't. It's poison. I don't like being angry. Fire in the hole. I don't want to smoke weed because I think it's blocking my spiritual growth, right? Holy. I spend a lot of money on weed. I spend a lot of time, just smoking weed, just cutting it up, trying to get high, trying to do a bong hit, right? It's ridiculous. Do I think weed's why I relapsed? No. I know weed's not why I relapsed. I know it's... I relapsed partly because I wanted to, because of this relationship thing. Like, I'm just... Probably... I let my guard down. I went out and drank, right? I kind of had a fuck it moment. Right? That's a shitty attitude for me to have. Fuck it. That's a horrible attitude for me to have. In all of this, hey, I quit smoking cigarettes and I haven't started smoking cigarettes again. This is a bonus, right? I mean, there's still many good things in my life. I haven't lost everything. But I struggle. And, who do I talk to about it, right? That's why I had this channel before. I could talk to you guys about this shit. I think yesterday's video had 1 view, which is good. I think I was fucking rambling. I think it was stupid anyway. But, I'm already at 9 minutes. I don't know if it's worth reading. Maybe I'll read one from Daily Reflections. Pretty sure today is January 22nd. Let's keep it simple. A few hours later, I took my leave of Dr. Bob. The wonderful, old, broad smile was on his face as he said, almost jokingly, "Remember, Bill, let's not louse this thing up. Let's keep it simple." I turned away, unable to say a word. That was the last time I ever saw him. Alcoholics Anonymous comes of age, page 214. After years of sobriety, I occasionally ask myself, can it be this simple? Then at meetings, I see former cynics and skeptics who have walked the AA path out of hell by packaging their lives without alcohol into 24-hour segments during which they practice a few principles to the best of their individual abilities. And then I know again that while it isn't always easy, if I keep it simple, it works. Right? That just means live a simple life. Don't I it's dangerous for me to overthink things. I shouldn't argue with people. I should just be humble. Keep it simple. I'm not there yet. I think it's evident and self-spoken. It just means don't overcomplicate things. And yeah, maybe I need to reflect on that a little bit. I'll read the last one. I guess for me. January 22nd. Think for yourselves and let others enjoy the right to do the same. Voltaire. Today we want our relationships to be right and healthy. By taking a hard and unflinching look at the ways we interact with others, we become aware of things we need to work on. One of our most important insights has to do with dependency. For a dependent relationship to exist, both parties must participate. It's really not possible for one person to become dependent unless the other person acquiesces. We've learned, therefore, to avoid allowing or encouraging others to become overly dependent on us, just as we try not to become overly dependent on others. We have become convinced that the only healthy dependence is the dependence on God. Along with that, we become increasingly aware that it's not within our power to fix another person. So instead of jumping in with a quick answer or becoming dominant and controlling, we encourage others to make their own decisions and to be responsible for themselves. When we are able to do that, we give those who care about the right to make mistakes and learn from them to grow at their own pace. While we gladly offer suggestions and support, we concentrate on steering them toward longer-term spiritual guidance and solutions. Thought for today: in helping others, you're most successful when you show them how to be responsible for themselves. That's a big part of my recovery too, right? I need to be responsible for myself. For a long time I wasn't. I avoided responsibility. Now I realize responsibility is something to cherish. Have a great day.